So today I want to tell you guys about how to use Rekordbox and the built-in track analysis to actually show you what keys your tracks are using the Camelot wheel. Now what I mean by this is Mixed in Key uses the Camelot wheel. It will label your tracks certain numbers and letters depending on what root note the track is. Rekordbox normally used to show up only saying what the actual key was. For instance, it might say G minor. Once we change over these settings within Rekordbox, it's now going to show you the key value from the Camelot wheel. So G minor would now become 6A, which is going to make it really easy for you to be able to jump around and mix and key very quickly using the Camelot wheel. So I'll show you how to change that now. So this is going to work in either Rekordbox 5 or Rekordbox 6, depending on which one you're using, if you have this version of Rekordbox 5. So today I'm going to be showing you this in Rekordbox 6, just because that's the one that I've currently upgraded to. Open that up, and as you can see right now in my key column, it's currently listed as the classic key. So for instance, it says E minor, C minor, F sharp minor. If you can't see this column and it's nowhere hiding along here, all you need to do is right click and make sure that key is ticked, and then it's going to show you that column. Once you've done that, come across to the top to Rekordbox, Preferences. Another thing to keep in mind is if your tracks aren't showing any key over here at all, you want to make sure under Analysis that you've got key ticked here as well. And you are going to have to reanalyze your tracks for this to then show the keys before this next step will work. So then next we go over to View and we click that and scroll all the way down to the bottom. Now as you can see, it currently says Key Display Format has the classic ticked. Now we are wanting to change that over to alphanumeric because alphanumeric is what the Camelot wheel is. So as you can see currently here, they're listed as the classic keys. As soon as we click this, they are going to change to alphanumeric. So ready? Ta-da! That is literally all you need to do to change your settings to show from the classic version of the keys over to the Camelot wheel or alphanumeric. Next, I want to show you how to easily mix using this, because it's all very well changing it over, but if you don't understand how to mix and key, then there's really no point. So I'll give you the very basic version just to get you started of how to use these numbers and letters to actually harmonically mix. So here's something I prepared earlier. Where did it go? Alright, if you are using, let's say, 8A, if your track has been scanned, analysed, and it's showing it as 8A, what this means is you can harmonically mix with the 3 other ones that are adjacent. They will be compatible. So if they are touching on this little chart, it means that they are going to harmonically mix and your mixes are going to sound really lovely. So if you've got a track that's 8A, that is also going to mix with another track that is 8A. They are going to blend perfectly harmonically together and sound beautiful. If you're mixing your 8A track with a different key, start off by going with either 9A, 7A, or 8B. Choose one of those tracks and have a go at mixing those together and see how they sound. Now please keep in mind that if it doesn't sound good, it might not have scanned it correctly and it might be giving you the wrong reading. It does sometimes happen. So go and have a play around with mixing the ones that are touching next to each other, or the adjacent keys as they say, and see how your mixes sound. There will also be a copy of a background that I actually made for my phone that I'll link down below. Just keep this as a reference on your phone, save it to your photos, or even make it your background on your phone, which is what I did, so that you can refer to this Camelot wheel really quickly and figure out what's going to mix well together. Alright, so that is a very quick explanation on how to change your settings. I can totally go into a lot more detail with how to use Mixed in Key and the Camelot wheel to have really cool sounding mixes where you can jump around a lot more different options. But comment below on if you want to get more training like this, other things you want to learn. I'm here to help. I hope you guys have an awesome week. See you guys soon.